My name's Scottorn. I'm a ceramicist. Started off, we used to call it just pottery, and I've been making for about 50 years now. I've had a few breaks in that to earn real money, but I've been lucky to actually make, and it's been wonderful. Okay, so this area here, that you walk in here, this area is my display space. I have now got a display space upstairs as well that I use when I'm working with other people, because there are a couple of other people that come and display here, and we do joint exhibitions. But this is my display space. This area was a bar when we moved in, and the floor, we fell through the floor. The floor was completely rotten. So this floor had to be rebuilt, and the builders managed to do it with all the old slate and slabs that were around. So it's quite an interesting floor. So this bit I just display in, and then if you come in here, this is my kiln room. So I've got a large kiln here, which I don't know if you can see the structure around it. I can lift it up so I can get big pots in, because this is a top loader kiln. I'll just take that off. And so you have to put things in from the top. I don't know if you can just have a look in. So you can imagine making big things, it's very difficult to get them in and down. So I lift the whole thing up on this structure. It all drops down and the whole thing lifts up, and then I just have to lift them into the bottom. It can be very scary when you're dropping the kiln back down over the top of them, but it does solve the problem of lifting them in. This area is my glazing area, my design space. In theory, it's a clean space. There's no such thing as a clean space in a pottery, but this is as clean as you get. And then I also do machine embroidery, and this is my sort of setup for machine embroidery, which I've only put in, sort of changed it all round last year, and it really is a lovely space to work in. So it's sort of improved things, but it's always full of stuff, because there's always loads of stuff. So if we go out here, and then my actual making workshop is in here, and it is a lovely space, but it is a bit narrow if you've got a lot of people in here. It's brilliant for one, and for the things I make now, it's good. If I was doing production pottery, which I used to do in the past, I would need a lot more shelving. It would not be a brilliant space, but for what I'm doing, it's wonderful. Got a lovely view out of the window. Very sadly, I've just lost my pear tree in the storm, so it's all collapsed. It was very old, but yeah, so it's a nice space to work in, and it's quite warm, because this area used to be a cafe. It's had gone through all sorts of things, the buildings, but this space was a cafe, so they had a lot of radiators put in, which is great. It's the warmest work. It's I don't know. It's granite, so it's the warmest workshop I've had, I must admit, because normally workshops are freezing. So this is my making space. I'm in the middle of starting again after having an exhibition before Christmas, so that's why the shelves are all a bit empty, but they will fill up.
Okay. How did you develop your practice and style to what it is now?
Oh, well, time. I started off making tableware, so production pottery, and very decorated, very time consuming. But that was my main focus, and I really enjoyed throwing, but it is very wearing on the body. And then I had a break where I had to go and earn more money, and so when I came back, I didn't want to carry on with what I was making. Things had changed, and styles had changed and I started doing more sculptural work, and I really enjoy sculptural work, so that's what I'm intending to do now.
What advice do you have for anyone who wants to go or give it or try for this profession?
I'd just give it a go. It's not easy, but you've got to make. If you're an artist, you've actually got to do it, and just try it. I mean, and also don't be purist about it. If you have to go and work and do other things, then do them, but just make sure you keep making.
I heard that you do workshops. What are those about?
I don't actually do workshops any longer, but I did used to do teaching and have workshops here, but the space here is a bit limited to have a number of people, so I'm no longer doing that.
And lastly, what are your hopes and plans for the future of your business/art?
Well, I just hope to keep making. I hope that the climate in this country enables me to make, but also other people. That the arts at the moment are being very squashed, which I think is a great pity. So I hope we are all able to keep doing what we want to do. You must put a hole in it because it's got air inside, and that will expand whilst it fires, and so it will blow up and crack. I have made a smaller one that cracked, but because of that I just completely forgot to put a hole in it. So the hole will go in through the base. If you look at the one over there, I will put it in the base, and actually I would normally do that once. I don't normally do it when I've put the base on, I just forgot. I can still do it, but it's harder. But so that's the beginning of it. Looks awful at the moment, but it will become more refined as time goes on.